Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys pair CeeDee Lamb with massive Dak Prescott target in post-Super Bowl mock draft. The Dallas Cowboys have joined the entire league in entering mock draft season. Teams and fans are thinking about the future, now that Super Bowl 59 has wrapped up. Dallas is pivoting to a new era with Brian Schottenheimer taking over as head coach. Schottenheimer already has 2 tall orders on his hand. He must find a way to get Dallas past not one, but both NFC title game representatives who happen to be from the same division. Schottenheimer can join owner/general manager Jerry Jones have multiple areas to address. Ashton Jeanty is one prominent idea for both men, as the Boise State star can bolster the running game in a big way. Chad Reuter's post-Super Bowl mock draft released Monday on NFL.com, however, doesn't list Jeanty landing at number 12. Reuter instead has Dallas snatching a massive target for Dak Prescott, plus help for CeeDee Lamb. And this prospect is one of the more towering and explosive talents available. Reuter believes 6'5" Tetaroa McMillan from Arizona will land in Dallas. The same McMillan considered one of the top wide receivers in this 25 draft class. Dallas takes the top player still on the board in McMillan, whose 6'5" frame, long strides, and strong hands make him a threat down the sideline, in the red zone and over the middle, Reuter wrote. This is huge help for the Cowboys' 1-2 combo of Prescott and Lamb. The air attack has long lacked help next to the all-pro wideout Lamb. The Dallas WR often looks like the one carrying the passing game each week. The Cowboys' second-best WR was Jalen Tolbert. But he only caught 49 passes next to Lamb's 101. No other Cowboys wideout surpassed 32 receptions. Schottenheimer's background as a past passing game coordinator can help McMillan's NFL transition. His system is built to hit wideouts on the move, rather than wait for the route to develop then fire the ball. He can also create mismatches off pre-snap motion with the imposing McMillan. The Wildcats star became a highlight reel touchdown machine during his run at Tucson. He's a long-striding option capable of blowing the top off defenses. He'll need to prove he can finish off his routes at the next level. But Schottenheimer, again, wants to get the ball out quick. McMillan's combination of height, hands, and speed looks ideal for that style of offense. And takes so much pressure off Lamb and Prescott. Source: Cowboys set to add Ken Dorsey as pass game specialist. As Dallas Cowboys coach Brian Schottenheimer closes in on finalizing his staff, he is expected to add Ken Dorsey, the former offensive coordinator with the Buffalo Bills and Cleveland Browns, as a pass game specialist, a source told ESPN on Monday. Dorsey was fired by the Browns last month after Cleveland ranked 28th in total offense and 32nd in scoring. In 2023, he was the Bills' offensive coordinator but was let go during the season. Dorsey will have an on-field role with the Cowboys, working with Schottenheimer and offensive coordinator Clayton Adams. Chase Haslett was the Cowboys' pass game specialist in 2024 under coach Mike McCarthy after working with the tight ends from 2020 to 2023. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski turned over play-calling duties to Dorsey days after Deshaun Watson suffered a season-ending right Achilles tendon tear October 20. With Jameis Winston inserted as the starter and Dorsey calling plays, the offense showed some improvement as the Browns upset the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers. But Winston was benched after throwing 8 interceptions in 3 games. Cleveland started 2023 fifth-round pick Dorian Thompson-Robinson in Week 16 and 17. Bailey Zapp, whom the team signed off the practice squad in October, started the season finale. Schottenheimer will call plays in his first year as the Cowboys' head coach. He has not called plays full-time since he was the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator from 2018 to 2020. Russell Wilson threw 106 touchdown passes in their 3 seasons together with just 25 interceptions. Steve Shimko is the Cowboys quarterbacks coach after he spent last year as an offensive assistant/quality control coach under McCarthy. Shimko, who was the offensive coordinator at Boston College in 2023, worked with Schottenheimer for 2 years in Seattle. The Cowboys have hired 2 coaches with college roots. Junior Adams, who was Oregon's co-offensive coordinator/wide receivers coach, will coach the Cowboys receivers, while Connor Riley, Kansas State's former offensive line coach, will run the offensive line. Cowboys trade for Cooper Kupp rumor swirls as Dallas hires key coach. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones' reputation as a star-wrangling, high-spending owner has outlasted his actions. The Cowboys are now the team that trades veterans like Amari Cooper and follows it up with untenably inactive free agency, the team that was too cowardly to fire head coach Mike McCarthy when the moment demanded it and too cheap to extend him when he proved his worth in 2024. Instead, Dallas hired head coach Brian Schottenheimer in what looked externally like a predetermined promotion. Even so, Schottenheimer deserves a clean slate in his new position, and his staff offers Jones the opportunity to rekindle the spirit that made his team competitive and relevant, rather than just the latter. Schottenheimer hired receivers coach Junior Adams, who has spent the last 2 decades coaching the college ranks. At Eastern Washington, he helped recruit Los Angeles Rams receiver Cooper Kupp, who was conveniently on the trade block. Subsequently, the Cowboys' coaching hire has led to Kupp trade rumors, and America's team has the right to be intrigued. It wasn't about winning the route. It was about doing it the right way, Kupp said. Adams lives in the world of being process-driven over results-driven. It's not about just getting open and making a play and scoring a touchdown. To be consistent, you have to have the process down and do that over and over and over again. He's going to make sure you have the tools to do that. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've learned from him, just that the result isn't always as important as the way you got there. Kupp has his fair share of risk factors, with his efficiency dropping in each of the 3 years since winning the Triple Crown, mounting injuries, and his age 31 season in the rearview mirror. However, Kupp remains a quarterback-friendly target who is savvy against man and zone, strong at the catch point, and an exceptional blocker. For several reasons, he meshes well with quarterback Dak Prescott, who has lacked a quality second option in the passing game. A trade wouldn't be particularly expensive, but Dallas would have to reckon with Kupp weakening star receiver CeeDee Lamb. While more than capable of winning on the boundary, Lamb is at his best in the slot. Both Kupp and Lamb play over half of their snaps inside, and the former's ability to block might give him the edge for that role. If the Cowboys are willing to play Lamb on the boundary more often for the sake of adding a second star to the passing game, Kupp could spend the twilight of his career in Jerry world. Until the front office is proactive about anything, though, it's probably best to temper expectations of a trade. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Cooper Kupp? Leave your opinion in the comments.